Hey, what's up? This is Adam Richmond, and you are listening to STS Radio.
Are you ready?
Do I have everybody's attention now?
Welcome to STS Radio.
You just wait and see how far we're gonna go.
Because regular radio fucking sucks.
Welcome back to another episode of STS Radio. I'm Andrew Moss. With me, as always, Bruce Gates.
Woo!
Woo!
We gotta switch it up and woo this time.
Yeah, we kind of had to. So I texted you last week. I'm just like, because I actually didn't post up the last episode that we did because I was pretty embarrassed about it, just like how bad I was.
How bad you were?
Yeah, because I'm like, yeah, that's great, Bruce. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, was that the one where you were like half asleep?
Yeah,
much?
I was like half asleep for the entire thing. So.
Okay,
so,
all right.
So like I know where it is. It'll be like another lost episode. Like if we have like another week off or something like that, I'll throw that up there.
An Easter egg.
Yeah. But yeah, I actually texted you last week. I'm just like, dude, we got a fucking podcast like now.
Yeah, you were pretty pissed.
I was pretty fucking pissed, man. I saw Batman vs. Superman. Holy shit.
Someone pissed in your Cheerios.
Dude, somebody just pissed on me.
All right, so what the hell happened? Is it the fact that I haven't seen it, but I presume that Soups does not win. Is it that, or is it worse than that?
It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. So I'll and keep in mind, everybody, it's fucking spoilers ahead. Okay, so if you haven't seen the movie, which you've had the fucking chance to see it, go fucking see it or don't see it or whatever. But
and if you haven't seen it now, you're being warned.
Yeah. Yar, there be spoilers ahead.
Yar.
So I'll talk about what the movie did right first. Give it a nice little pat in the head, and then kick it in the fucking dick. Couple things that it did right. I thought the casting, for the most part, was really, really well done. Ben Affleck did a really good Batman, so everybody's...
Good. I was hoping you would.
Yeah, he did a really good job with that. Let's see, Wonder Woman, the Wonder Woman character, she was done really well. Lex Luthor was kind of hit or miss for me. It's number one, it's not Lex Luthor, it's Lex Luthor Jr.
I heard about that, and it's Jesse Eisenberg, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
so I'm not really crazy about.
And I was optimistic about it. I was like, all right, you know what, man? Maybe the cat hits it out of the fucking park. This will be another fucking what's his name? Fucking Jesus Christ, Heath Ledger situation.
Yeah.
Like when he got cast as the fucking Joker, and everybody's like, wait, the guy that fucked Donnie Darko in the ass, that guy's gonna be the new Joker?
Yeah, everyone kind of laughed it off.
Yeah, and then an Oscar later.
Well, I mean, he did die. I mean, I'm not saying that's why he got the Oscar, but you got to figure that weighed in pretty heavily.
That weighed in pretty heavily, but you know what, man? Like, his performance against everybody else's in that category, yeah.
I don't remember who he was up against, to be honest.
Neither do I, but...
You motherfucker, you're just saying shit then, just to...
No,
fucking Heath Ledger as Joker was the best, don't shit on him.
No, Heath Ledger did a really good job as a Joker.
What, did you want to fuck him in the ass or something? Is that the problem?
No. But even with the clown makeup on, I was like, oh my god, he's gonna fuck Gotham in the ass. Yeah, so, but yeah, Jesse Eisenberg he was kind of hit or miss throughout the entire movie. He came off very, very Joker-ish, in the sense of he's kind of cracking wise and smiles and whatnot. Hey, how you doing there, buddy? And his hatred of Superman, there was no reason. There was just zero reason. He was, throughout the movie, he's just like, well, sometimes a man's got to take down a god, and it's like, why?
Okay.
What reason do you have?
Yeah, he sounds like kind of a peppy little asshole.
Yeah.
Which is kind of Jesse Eisenberg in a nutshell.
Kind of.
A peppy little asshole.
Yeah, kind of.
I saw he had long hair, too, right? That's kind of weird.
He did, yeah. And I was like, all right, man, if it's the younger version of Lex Luthor, like, all right, you know what, I'll buy it. I'm okay with that. Whatever.
So who plays his dad, Kevin Spacey?
No, nobody plays his dad. Like, his father is out of the fucking picture.
There is no Lex Luthor. There's just this fucking junior who never existed.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. Whatever.
Now I'll talk about what it got wrong.
As if Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor Jr. is not enough.
Yeah, like that's like the first step on this little fucking journey of asshole.
Of shittery.
Yeah. All right, so the actual, like, I'll get this out of the way because I know it's what you're waiting for.
I'm waiting.
The actual fight of Batman versus Superman, total fucking cop-out, man.
Really?
You think about it, man. You think about it. That was, like, every single fucking argument that has ever been made about Batman versus Superman. Like, well, Batman would win. Why? Well, he's got kryptonite. So that's it?
So that's what they is. They went with the kryptonite thing?
They went with the kryptonite thing. It was, not only that, but, like, how the kryptonite was discovered was incredibly fucking lazily just written right in there. There's like, oh, yeah, well, like, it takes place 18 months after Man of Steel. So, the Kryptonian ships are still, like, lying are still there. Superman hasn't, like, taken them and, like, thrown them out into outer space or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they find this green rock. They're like, oh, whatever, it's Kryptonian. And they start dissecting General Zod with it. And they're like, oh, look what it does to Kryptonian DNA, and this could be a useful weapon against Superman. We need to weaponize this stuff. Because everybody's pissed off. There's a scene early in the movie where Lois goes to interview a terrorist. And, who was it? Fucking, suddenly, like, there's gunshots fired and whatnot, and, one of the terrorists takes Lois hostage, and boom, there's Superman, the appearance of Superman in the fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, basically, like, he takes out the terrorist, doesn't kill anybody, blah, 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 but the public is like, oh my god, he shot these terrorists. I'm like, number one, like, I don't think people would be that upset that, somebody shot some terrorists. No,
not in this day. Is it supposed to be like modern times?
This is supposed to be modern times, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, in these times, no one would say.
Nobody would be upset about it.
No.
Number two, they're blaming Superman for it. They're like, oh, he killed those people just like he killed the people in Metropolis. It's all his fault. Even Bruce Wayne's like, look, if there's like a 1% chance that this guy could turn on us, we need to fucking take him down. And it's like, that's not really Batman-ish. Like, Batman would at least, like, research it a little bit more and just be like, what the fuck is going on with this guy? It's like, there was, what was it? Justice League War. It takes place, it's like the new reboot of the New 52 and whatnot. And, like, in the comic, like, Batman is aware of Superman. He's like, look, I've been monitoring him. I know a little about him, but not enough. And, in this one, he's like, he basically knows, like, little to nothing about Superman. Keep in mind, he's been training for, like, 18 months to, like, try and take him down or something like that. And he just, that's it? Like, he's just like, I know, I've, studied him for 18 months. He hasn't really killed he hasn't killed anybody other than, that fucking Zod character, but you know what? This guy's evil. So
he killed... Wait, so they get up in arms about the fact that he killed Zod? Or about the fact that he killed the terrorists?
No,
because he killed Zod in the other movie, didn't he?
Right, but Bruce Wayne is blaming Superman for the death of the people in Metropolis. Like, there's, like, Bruce Wayne owns a company in there. Like, he calls up people to, like, get the fuck out of the building while there's this super fight going on, which I'm sorry, if that's going on outside your window, why are you waiting until Bruce Wayne calls to fucking evacuate the goddamn building?
No shit. The Earth only spins when Bruce Wayne says so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I also heard it was like particularly destructive and perhaps on like an egregious scale.
Don't use big words.
So it was like, I don't know, a really big fight for no reason. Like they destroyed shit for practically no reason.
It was such a bullshit reason for them to fight.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really what it was?
Yeah, that's...
But did they like tear the shit out of buildings and stuff like that?
A building? Yes.
Just a building?
Just a building. Like it's pretty much, it took place in one building. They didn't even really like tear it apart so much as like they punched a couple holes in the walls.
Oh, see, I heard it was kind of made out to me the way I heard about it, as though it was like this big fight that went like building to building through the streets, wrecking all kinds of shit. But it doesn't sound like that's the case.
No, are you talking Man of Steel or are you talking Batman versus Superman?
Batman versus Superman.
Yeah. No. Like the actual, there's two encounters of Batman and Superman in the movie.
Oh, so they fight twice.
They don't fight twice. The first time, Batman is chasing after these guys that stole, that have kryptonite. They're firing fucking guns, and again, here comes the fucking writing into play. They're firing guns at fucking Batman and whatnot. Batman's, trying to stop these motherfuckers. And, all of a sudden, Superman fucking, like, comes down. Batman's coming around a corner. Batmobile hits fucking Superman. I'm sure you've seen it in the trailers. Spins out. Superman, like, takes the cover off the Batmobile, and he's just like, the next time you see that signal in the sky, don't answer it. The Batman is dead. And it's like, well, wait, Superman's just gonna Superman's hearing gunfire, and he's just gonna let that go?
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, that's kind of bullshit.
I'm gonna save humanity, except for that one time, because I'm really kind of feeling like tacos.
Yeah. It was just...
fucking...
It's just lazy fuck writing, man. It was, I'll give more examples here. Okay, so the second time that they encounter is, like, the fight. The fight. Like, Lex Luthor Jr. finds out who Superman is, kidnaps his mom, and he's like, look, if you want to see your mom alive again, you'll bring me the head of the Batman. Mm-hmm. So Superman's just like, well, fuck, here we go. So, Batman, throws a signal up in the sky. He's like, I'm here, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, he's got, kryptonite fucking, like, he's weaponized kryptonite into, like, these powdery bullets, I guess. So, like, if he shoots it and it hits Superman, bang, there's, like, this green smoke and Superman's weak.
Okay,
yeah.
That's weird.
And he's also carved a spear tip out of kryptonite.
Boy, he has a lot of free time, that Bruce Wayne.
He sure does, running multi-million-dollar companies and whatnot.
So within 18 months, he's been researching Bruce Wayne. He's been finding kryptonite and learning how to weaponize it to the point that, like, probably no scientist actually could.
Well, he stole the kryptonite from Lex Luthor.
So he's a criminal himself as well.
Yeah.
Lex Luthor is a criminal, so stealing from a criminal, I guess, isn't that bad, but he still stole from somebody.
Yeah.
What a bat hole.
Well, there's another problem. The other problem I had with Batman, though, like, this is not Ben Affleck's fault at all. He's working with what he's given. Mm-hmm. I just thought it was kind of hilarious that Batman's all pissed off, like, Superman's killing all these people, blah, blah, blah. Like, throughout the movie, like, you're seeing him, like, brand fucking criminals, like, with the Bat logo. And they're
really?
Saying, yeah, and they're, like, saying, like, if you go to prison and you've got that mark on, you're dead. Like, people will kill you in there. So, you think about it, he's killed countless criminals doing that.
Wait a minute. Is that something that he did in the comics ever? This whole branding thing? What the hell's with that?
Not that I'm aware of.
What the hell?
Exactly. So, it keeps going. So, that big chase scene that I was telling you about with the Batmobile hitting Superman and all that shit. You see the Batmobile just, like, fucking, like, running into cars. They're tumbling the fuck over, exploding. Batman's landing on top of them and whatnot. So he's killing people regardless. And he's pissed off at Superman because fucking, like, Superman's trying to stop Zod and people died. I was like, Batman really doesn't have a fucking moral ground to stand on right now.
Not to mention, is this Batman supposed to be a tie over